All right, guys, let's get to it. SL means stop loss. If you see a call and it says ANVS, the stock symbol, $3.20, SL, $3, that just means I'm getting into the stock ANVS at $3.20 and my stop loss is $3. If you see one exclamation point, it might mean that it has a catalyst, it might have momentum, or it could just be a good entry. Now, the most important thing that you need to differentiate from one exclamation and 2 or 3 exclamation points is that for one exclamation, it might not have volume yet. It might have no volume, so you might have to sit on it. It could run or it could not. It might not run. That's the biggest difference between 1, 2, and 3 exclamation points. That it might not have any volume yet. Some examples are big insider buying, patent news, extension of contracts, new partnership, beating earnings slightly, or sympathy plays. And you need to understand that I'm going to give you an example. EYES, EYES, last week of May, it received patent news and it ran about 10 to 15%. But you need to understand that hedge funds, they won't buy based on this alone. And you need to understand also that hedge funds drive up the prices. Moving on. 2 exclamation points. If you see a call and it has 2 exclamation points, then it has a catalyst. The volume should come in right away. So some examples are FDA approval, new contract, which will bring in more revenue. It beats earnings by a lot. For example, over 100%. And I'm expecting a run of over 10% right away. Now, moving on. If you see 3 exclamation points, which I rarely call, you'll rarely see 3 exclamation points, but I do call them. This means that it has a big catalyst. The volume should come in right away. Examples are FDA approval, a big contract, game-changing news, and it should run 20% plus. An example is VTNR. The current revenue is about 80 million a year. With the new purchase that they made, that should bring in 10 billion over 10 years. So it's just, that's a no-brainer. If a stock gets more revenue, the stock price should be higher. Now, these are just indicators. A lot of my 1 exclamation calls have ran over 20% up to 200%. An example is ANVS. I only gave it 1 exclamation point. So don't think that just because it has 1 exclamation, it's not as good as 2 exclamations or 3 exclamation points. If I make a call, I'm doing some due diligence. I'm not guessing. I'm reading charts. So if I make a call, it's probably a good call. The only thing is that for 1 exclamation point, it might not get volume right away and it might not run. With 2 exclamation points, you might see volume right away. With 3 exclamation points, you definitely gonna see volume right away. Freedom traders.